Hey everyone, Todd here, internalarchitect.com, and in this video you're going to learn about how cancer kills you. Now I'm going to go over 5 different ways that cancer starts to really wreak the havoc and cause the death at the end of the day. Now, I want to go through this because I believe it's, I have some notes here that I wrote down that I really want to make sure I touched on, because I believe it's a little bit more of a hierarchy of the things that kind of happen with you as you go through cancer and why it does end up killing you in the long run. With that said, before I get started, hit me in the comment section below and let me know where you're at. I'm really kind of curious to know where your situation's at as a survivor, and if what kind of other questions you might have too. Please hit me in the comment section below and give me a thumbs up and a like also, and subscribe to the channel too, because as I grow this, I want to be able to make sure that I'm hitting on all the topics that you guys are really looking for and really needing some answers to also. All right, so the first thing about this, and how does cancer kill you? Well, first, it does it by invading your organs. Obviously, as cancer grows and it multiplies and becomes bigger and bigger and bigger, it'll slowly start to metastasize. And what that means is it'll start to move throughout the body. And once it starts to invade your organs, organs like your lungs, your kidneys, your stomach, your brain, and even more, it starts to grow in that side, and it'll start to interfere with the organ's function. So that's the second thing, is as it interferes with the organ's function, things will start to slow down and eventually stop, because as it kind of works through your body, that's what it does, is it just takes over how it all works. It takes over all the functions of your body. Take your lungs, for example. You get lung cancer, it starts to multiply. You start getting tumors and just other hot spots that go on, and it grows. And it starts taking away the oxygen that your body needs to live and to function. And over time, as the cancer grows and it continues to spread, it just will slowly shut down your organ function. And that's kind of leads me to number 3, is untreated. Your organs will just stop functioning altogether. And that's why I think the treatment, or doing some sort of treatment to slow the growth and to start maintaining the cancer growth from exploding anymore, is really important. How you go about that is really the big question. Nonetheless, as you go through this and as you figured this into life, it becomes a lot more apparent that, once it metastasizes, it really becomes a tougher battle to win. So that's why, when you get into stage 4 cancers and even some stage 3 cancers, it becomes a little bit more tougher. Not impossible, but it is more difficult to control and to beat. Number 4 is it's more likely to be fatal as it metastasizes. I think we all know this, but when it metastasizes is when it really becomes that very difficult thing to finish treatment with, because it starts to grow, and it'll grow throughout your whole entire body. In my case, my lymphoma spread to my liver, and I was really lucky because of that, because your liver is one of the fastest regenerating organs in your body, but it still metastasized there, and it was pretty scary, really, because I wasn't sure if it was going to stop there, but I think we caught it in time, so it didn't metastasize any other place in my body aside from all over my lymph nodes throughout my entire body, but that's neither here nor there. So as it metastasizes and it spreads through your body, it starts infecting more organs, and it starts affecting the functioning of those organs. And by then, if you're not on treatment, it'll just slowly start to slow your body down and kill you. And that's where it really becomes the tough pill to swallow, because if you haven't done anything to try to stop it, it's going to be almost impossible to start later and fix it at that point. So between all the respiratory failure, infections, bone marrow issues, malnutrition, dehydration, loss of brain function, I mean, there's just so many different aspects to what it does as it metastasizes and it grows. So it becomes a pretty painful death, and it becomes a pretty horrible way to go out. So I think that's where a lot of the struggle lies between, doing the treatment and suffering through the cancer, is you're going to suffer either way. and there's no good way to really finish it off and let it become a non-existent experience that you are going through. Once you have cancer, it's you got to do something, and whether that's through holistic treatments or whether that is through conventional North American treatments, it should be up to you. A lot of doctors will argue that there's a big push right now for having more control over what you do with your body and how you treat this. So it's a big deal going on right now, but as time goes on, it'll hopefully become a little bit more apparent and easier for you to make the right choices that you feel is right for yourself. So those are kind of the 5 different things that I really wanted to express about how cancer can kill you, because it really is. It's kind of a hierarchy, you know. Once a cancer starts growing, then it becomes a more difficult beast to maintain. So sorry, a little bit of rambling on there, but again, thank you for listening, and please hit me in the comment section below. And I really appreciate your time and energy into watching the videos, and I will see you on the next one.